What's up? It's Todd Guy, the Vinyl Zombie, with my Vinyl Tag 2022 by Rob Walker. Apparently it's somebody else that does it usually. He didn't do one, so Rob Walker stepped up and decided to do one. 22 questions. Some of these were fucking hard. First one, favorite album purchased in 2021. This would be an album I've wanted on vinyl for the longest time. I love this band. This is a mix of metal and non-metal stuff in here, just so everybody knows. This is a band called Revocation. This is Empire of the Obscene. 180 gram black vinyl, 2 LPs with 3 demos, 3 demo tracks. This is a really hard album to get on vinyl. It came out on vinyl in 2015, it says. I know it's 2016, 17 that I saw that it was on Amazon. Put it in the save for later pile, and then they're sold out. They haven't had any since. I bought this through Road Racer? No, Earache. Through Earache Records. Haven't listened to it yet, but I know the album. I love the album. Can't wait to hear it. I gotta clean it, so. Favorite album right there, man. Fucking love that band. Number 2, album by first person you saw live. Originally, I picked Holy Grail. I didn't go a lot of concerts when I was younger. 20s, 30s, anything. My first actual concert I went to was Holy Grail with my wife back in 2016. Crazy, I know. But I thought about it. My first actual concert I went to was with my parents when we were in California back in the 80s. Probably 83, 84. 85, I don't remember exactly. And there was a fair or something, and they had concerts and stuff, and they had this guy. My parents wanted to see him, Eddie Money. So I went to them to see Eddie Money in concert. Pretty good show. I mean, I like Eddie Money. This was 1977. This album. So we saw him in early 2000s or so. Put on a good show. That was my first actual concert. Never went to another concert again until, like I said, that Holy Grail concert in 2016, 17, whatever it was. It's crazy. I never had the money. Nobody I knew ever wanted to go to concerts either, so. Number 3, album by a duo. This took me a little while. I believe this, just a duo. Claypool, Lennon Delirium, South of Reality. Les Claypool, and, not Julian Lennon, but, oh, it doesn't say. Shit. What the, not Alex. Damn it, what is his name? Julian's little brother, I believe. Sean Lennon. Yes, yep. Engineered and mixed by them. Produced by them, all instruments played by them, all songs written by them. Yeah, so it's a duo. Pretty psychedelic kind of sounding stuff here, man. Pretty good. Really thick, chunky bass lines. And Sean Lennon's vocals sound just like his dad. Thought it was like they put in like John Lennon's lyrics or something, and they put music to it or something. Then I found out nope, it's his son, Sean Lennon. Pretty crazy. Good stuff though. That's upside down. What's this way? Yeah. So Claypool, Lennon Delirium duo. Album in the shrink. I got 2 albums in the shrink. I did this one because I'll probably never open this one. This is Beast in Black from Hell with Love. Newbury Comics exclusive blue with mint green splatter vinyl. limited to 200 copies. I bought this purely as a selling thing for later, because a lot of New Great Comics exclusive stuff does go up in price. There's still 200 copies of this, and apparently it's a pretty popular album by them, I think. After a few years, if I notice it hasn't really gone up in price, maybe I'll crack it and play it, but yeah. Cool cover, too. As you can see, you know that's actually still sealed. Actually, it says it's in the shrink, not sealed, right? Is that what it said? I'm in the shrink, yeah, whatever. Concept album. I'm going with the old Standby. A couple of the ones I got picked. You know, Seventh Son with Seventh Son by Iron Maiden, Queensryche, Operation Mindcrime. And that's really pretty much all I got for concept albums, except the 2 King Diamond albums, this one and Abigail. And then anything after this one are all concept albums. I don't think he's ever done anything but concept albums after Fatal Portrait. This is them. If you don't know this album, it's about a family, like a mother, son, and a daughter, and their grandmother comes back from the hospital or asylum or whatever, and apparently the house is overrun, or not overrun, but is haunted by these ghostly like people, them, who their grandmother is friends with, and they drink tea with their mother's blood in it. It gives them euphoric feelings and drives the boy insane. He gets involved. The mother is all like drugged out from the blood loss, and the little girl eventually gets murdered by the grandmother by throwing her, actually in them, by throwing her in the oven or the stove or something, the fire stove. And the boy comes to his senses finally and attempts to kill the grandmother. But we find out at the end of the album that she's not dead, just seriously hurt. Yes, it's a pretty messed up album. Pretty interesting though. And a lot of people don't like King Diamond because of his vocal style. Ranges from falsetto highs to growled lows and everything in between. You have to be a real metalhead to actually like King Diamond, so. Album you've not played yet. I have a stack I haven't played yet, but I just picked one. And that would be this second album by Sword, Sweet Dreams. Gold vinyl with black specs. It's like a glossy cover and jacket here. Yeah, I got the first album, and this one came out as a reissue, and I said, fuck it, I'm going to buy it because I really want that on vinyl, so. Good band, not around anymore as far as I know. Yeah, I haven't listened to that yet. Artist you've discovered in 2021. This album, this band, excuse me, is one I got as a gift from when I bought, two other albums. This was a free gift they gave me, because that's what they were doing at the time. And this is a black metal album, I think. It's Bork Nagar. I guess that's how you say it. True North. It's like, not their first album, I don't think. It's like 4th, 5th, 6th, something like that. But anyway, they sent this along with the other 2 albums as a free gift. This might have been their latest album, I don't know. But I was like, I don't know if I'd like this. Popped it on, played it. It's pretty good. If I find more stuff by them, I might listen to them. Like I said, it's like a black metal. Not like full-on black metal. It's kind of Blackened something or other. I don't know. I listened to it once, but I did like it. I wasn't like, oh god, no. So, Fork Nagar. I'm sure a lot of metalheads will know that band. Live album. I don't have a lot of live albums either. Could have picked Creator's Live Creation. Iron Maiden, Live After Death. But I picked Thin Lizzy live. This was obviously probably a thrift store find, I think. Got a still gold stamp promo. Maybe I found this at a consigned design. I don't remember. But it's got like writing on it. It's not the greatest condition, but it's a live album. It's got what's it got on here? Thunder Lightning, Jailbreak's on here, Renegade, Boys Are Back in Town, Black Rose. Yeah, those are the big ones I know. I'm trying to get into more Thin Lizzy. Even the first couple of albums, not a lot of people really talk about. Yeah, Thin Lizzy. What's next? Album from a different continent. Can't get much better than this. This is The Who. This is like a greatest hits compilation. It's an import album from Gem Records. Impact. It's from France. It even has, the songs are in English, but then all the writing down here is in French. The writing on the record that isn't the song titles, the band, is all in French. So, yeah, album from France. Next is an album with a price sticker on the jacket. This Scorpions Love at First Sting, which I found recently, a few months ago, at the local thrift store. There's the sticker. That wasn't what they priced it at, though. It's like $2. I don't know where that sticker's from, but $4.99 plus tax. It's pretty cheap. A punk or new wave album. We don't have a lot of those either, really. I almost chose A Flock of Seagulls, but I chose this Cars Door to Door for their last album, I think. Don't see a lot of people show this album because I don't think it's like one of their best. From 1987. I liked it. Next one is Show a Box Set. I wasn't going to show this yet because I have to do other stuff with this, but this is the Overkill box set, the Atlantic Years. It's their 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, and 7th album. It's got Taking Over, Under the Influence, Years of Decay, Horoscope, I Hear Black, and WFO. Just on black vinyl. 6 albums, half-speed mastered for dynamic range, and pressed on 180 gram vinyl. I've listened to one. This is the only reason I bought this box set. I own all the other albums. But I really wanted this. I have to I have to compare quality, sound quality. So I have this one, and I have this one, and they're not the greatest sounding. So here, that's a different video. Overkill box set. Show an album with a sports theme. I don't have a lot of albums with a sports theme, so I went this way. This album's called Sports. And pool's kind of a sport, right? Yeah, the songs aren't sports themed, but this album's called Sports, so keep you loose in the news. Show a jazz album is next. That's number 14. I only have a few jazz albums. I have this one that I've had for a while. Charles Mingus, Jazz Workshop. There's a saw cut on it. Purple Heart, Gregorian Chant, Eulogy for Rudy Williams, T for Two, Smog LA, Level 7, Cran Season, Rose, Geranium, Getting Together. It's on a Savoy label. I also have Mingus Ahum, which is like his most well-known album. I bought that on the record store day, last year? Or no, the year before, I think. Number 15, Best Of album. I just listened to this. This is the Best of the Doors in CD 4-channel discrete quadrant disc. Yeah. I don't have a 4-channel thing, so but yeah, it still sounds good. Next is 16, album with at least 8 people on the jacket. This took me a long time. I went through like all my record covers on Discogs. I didn't look through this pile over here though. The boxes of records I got. I'm still going through those and playing them, seeing if I actually want to keep them. But I found this one. There are 8 people here, and some demons or goblins in the background. I don't know if that counts, but it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 people. They're all like Lord of the Rings type people. Blind Guardian, Somewhere Far Beyond. Yep. What is this? 16? No, 17. Soundtrack album. I have to show this one because this is my favorite soundtrack of all time, the Crow soundtrack. Just a mix of alternative, metal, a little bit of like just rock in there. Yeah, it's just metal and like alternative. You know, it's got The Cure, it's got Stone Temple Pilots, Nine Inch Nails, Rage Against the Machine, Violent Femmes, Rollins Band, Helmet, Pantera, For Love Not Lisa, My Life with a Thrill Kill Cult, The Jesus and Mary Chain, Medicine, Jane Seabury, Machines of Loving Grace. Just one of the greatest soundtracks of all time, I think. So good. This one I could not do. Show some VCLT. The reason I couldn't do it, I've never in my entire YouTube career, I guess, my whole time doing videos, I've never once gotten VCLT, ever. 19, album with no writing on the jacket. This was a blind buy. It was cheap a few years ago. This is a band called Sea Haven. Names nowhere on the jacket. Names not on the record. It's not on the back. It's not on the spine. There is track listing on the back, but there's nothing on the front. The only way I knew the name of the band was... How did I know? I have an inner sleeve. Yeah, I had an inner sleeve. Nothing on this side, but it says Sea Haven is, and it's got a website for Sea Haven. It's an alternative, kind of emo-ish, sadness kind of band, you know. With lyrics, with songs called Plague. Lyrics start, Satan sleeps inside my brain, and when he wakes, he takes me far away. He takes me to this place that I completely hate, where I'm a prisoner in my own body, I cannot escape. I'm just a rat in a maze, and he sleeps less and less with the days coming. You know, stuff like that. This is a reissue. It's only an EP. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 songs, and they got acoustic songs. A bottle of 3 of the songs: "Bottle," "Plague," and "Head in the Sand." Pretty good. When I first got it, it really clicked for some reason. I don't know why. I think I listened to it like 3 times in a row. Really strange. It's not usually the type of music I listen to. But, yeah, it was... something about it clicked with me. I don't know why. I'm going to flip it over there again. I'll probably listen to it again. We'll see. 7-inch single. I haven't picked one out, because it doesn't say it has to be any kind of a 7-inch single. It just says show a 7-inch single. So I'm going to randomly go into my 7-inch singles. I'm going to randomly pick one. And what did I pick? Mick Jagger, David Bowie, "Dancing in the Streets." There we go. 7-inch single. A colored vinyl. God, I'm going to pick so many. I picked this one. This is a Newberry Comics exclusive yellow and blue swirl vinyl of Anthrax Warship Music. 250 copies. And there it is. One single album, not double. I have another copy of this. It's a double album. It's also 45 speed. This is a 33 1/3. So, but another, Newberry Comics exclusive, 250 copies. It's Anthrax. I had to get it. Last but not least, basically a 40-year-old album, right? Yeah, 40 years old. An album from 1982. I picked Gamma 3. 1982. Gamma's a pretty good band. I got 1, 2, and 3. So that is my vinyl tag for 2022. Yeah. Here's to hoping 2022 is a lot better than the last 2 years. Until next time, rock on.